Hello, Elliot. Joe. Oh, and what do we have here?
Those mercenaries, Queen. The ones causing all the trouble. You wanted them.
Yes, Your Highness. It is just as you requested, and while I regret that your troops were not able to capture all of them, this is certainly a start.
Ugh.
Well, that's fantastic.
Oh,
what do you mean, ugh?
Real good dialogue right there. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Play Retro, the show that talks about retro video games. I'm Scott Johnson, one of your hosts, and the year is 1994. I'm a new dad, so I think the best way to celebrate is to have some wicked cool turn-based strategy gaming. Good thing my mercenaries are free. Oh, wait, they are not. Well, at least I can pay people to harvest all the sap I could ever need. Shoot, I'm all out of action points. Also, screw this 24-hour clock timer.
Was you mad about the timer?
Didn't like it.
Scott says timer, no timer. No time for timer. And I'm your other host, Brian Dunaway, and I don't know what radioactive tree sappers got to do with tactical squad-based management, but at least gets my mind off the weird family dynamic who hired me. Tell green-eyed Dana Scully to stop tossing her hair about. I'll take the job already. Squat up, you bunch of mother squatters.
Nice. We are talking today about the game Jagged Alliance, the original 1994 release of Jagged Alliance. Not 2 and 3, but we will mention those a little bit later. They are more
and we'll do
modern.
a show eventually about them. They're on Windows. They use DirectX. We're still in DOScember, so we're DOSing it up.
DOSing it up, baby. But if you're lucky enough to have the CD-ROM version of that game, you heard a little bit of dialogue and some really bad acting and fun stuff like that. But it's a good time, that game, and we're going to talk all about it in a moment. But first, we check in on the 2025 edge of our seats drama that is, did Brian get his Atari thing or not?
So we're going to jump straight to my topic? We're not going to talk about Scott's? Okay, that's fine. Good.
You know what? I take it back. I'm going to talk about mine first now.
No.
Just kidding. You go first, for real. You go first.
Okay, fine. That's fine. All right. So what's the deal, Frosty Mug? Did we get our Atari 2600 finally, after ordering it back in June, like the first day, the first hour when pre-orders went into play? Then I waited and saw everybody else get theirs. It finally arrived.
Look at that over there. Look at that yellow thing with the cartridge sticking out.
Look at that. Look, is Pac-Man 2600 plus waka waka. You can plug this into a modern TV like HDMI. You can plug in your old controllers if you want to, or if you're super fancy like me, you ordered the Blinky. Is that right? Is Blinky blue?
Blinky's blue.
I want to say Blinky is blue. Blinky blue is what I've always heard.
Yeah, Blink. No, wait. You have Inky.
Inky.
No, Inky's the smart one, red one.
Inky, Blinky, right?
Inky, Blinky, Carl, and Mo.
Carl and Mo, nailed it. And so it comes with the Pac-Man yellow controller, but I haven't pulled that one out because I already had this one out playing with it. So there you go. Also, it comes with a Pac-Man double feature. What does that mean? It means that you get both the 2600 Pac-Man and the 7800 Pac-Man, which is almost arcade perfect. But look at there, Scott. You can play yourself with them. Some of that do. Look, I'm playing it right now, Scott, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, the Atari 2600 version of this game is ass, but the 7800 version, pretty solid. Pretty good port.
It is pretty solid, but it definitely sticks in my brain. How it sounded, but it lights up across the front. Nice little lights when you turn it on. Lights go off when you turn it off. The reason why I'm doing that is because I'm about to pull out this Pac-Man double feature cart, because this one comes, like I said, it says the Atari 7800, but it did something really neat and kind of cool for us old heads. On the backside, by default, look, you got these little dip switches right here. So you got dip switches.
That's cool.
And I don't know what they had planned, if they had more things planned, but the trick is you just flip. If you go normal, like it arrives, you get to play the Pac-Man arcade kind of perfect port. Or if you flip down that first dip switch, then it goes into the 2600. It doesn't actually mention anything about it.
Oh, I love that it does it via dip switches. That's great.
I do too. And I flipped all the other switches to see if I could get some other kind of combination of, that might give me something. I didn't see anything. But maybe I'm missing something. But maybe
That'd be
somebody
cool,
knows
like
that.
some kind of hidden Easter egg.
some other hidden Easter egg thing. Comes in a really nice packaging though. Atari, everything they do is really nice except for their freaking pre-orders. Screw you, Atari, on your pre-orders. I'm never doing it again. No, wait, they got some more cool stuff. I'm about to make a pre-order. Be right back.
What are they doing? They got more stuff? They don't have more stuff.
Oh, they always got more stuff. They got
What's going on with them? They're always like, hey, we're bringing back everything. We own in television, so therefore that's coming.
I think, aren't they have the new television? That's the thing that's up right now is the Intellivision.
Yeah, they're pushing that pretty hard,
thing.
I think.
Yeah, but look, they're being very good stewards of the brand, so I can't complain. So
it's also kind of a deal with Namco. Like Namco doesn't just let you do this; you have to like work with them, right? I would assume.
That's right. But Namco's always been about the Pac-Man. You know, they never stop being. They're still Namco. Namco is still Namco. It's not Co. Right?
no longer.
So I
Co.
mean, right? No longer Co. I mean, Atari is, that's no longer the original Atari holders.
To get to use the IP like that and like smear it all over your packaging and your boxes and buy a Blinky controller and all that. That seems like they had to kind of work with them on IP.
Oh,
rights
absolutely,
anyway.
They did. And like I said, the main guy I've seen do interviews. Blanking on his name right now.
Blanky.
He seems to be pretty smart, and they have a nice mix of merchandise, nice high quality merchandise, wear like apparel. I've got a nice messenger bag. I have several Atari shirts. Everything they do is lovingly made and created and thoughtful, right? If they could just get their pre-order crap in hand, I would be very pleased. Commodore also doing a really cool thing, and where I tried to make the Pac-Man Atari happen by wearing my Atari shirt nonstop for like a week, and it worked. It finally showed up. So I got my Commodore 64 ordered, the ultimate one, and I got my Commodore 64 shirt on.
Yeah,
so
baby.
I'm on day 2 of this one.
Woo!
We'll see if it arrives before Christmas. I sure am hoping. I ordered the Starlight Edition, so put that on your list for next up. My Commodore Starlight Edition.
Getting kind of ripe over there. I can tell.
I smell like a nerd. What do you mean? I don't understand.
Well, I didn't get anything nearly as cool as that, but I did spend the week on and off, frustrated as hell because I never really succeeded at doing it. But I've been trying to get Saturn games working all week long.
Oh, dude,
they're really hard to emulate. Those guys. I don't know what happened there.
How desperate are you? Because you have a Saturn. I'm looking for something, by the way.
I have a Saturn. That's true. I
got my back turned to you. So I've got an HDMI.
It's like your cousin for a minute. I get to just talk to the hair.
Hey, just look at the back of my head for a minute, Scott. I'm looking around because I know I have two HDMI adapters. I have 2 Saturns, and I have 2 of the Kai carts. The carts allow you to put your games on an SD card.
Yeah.
So you can take your Saturn, plug this cart into the memory expansion, and you can boot up your Saturn games.
Will that let me play it on my Steam Deck, though?
That one has nothing to do with your Steam Deck.
I know. That's why I'm annoyed. Because I want my Steam Deck to play freaking Saturn games, the bastard whole thing. It just keeps choking on it. It keeps going, it's not configured right, or whatever.
I could get you playing some Saturn like before Christmas, probably, if I wanted to fast ship it to you. So
in my lap in the car. In my lap in the car. Is that how you're going to make it happen? Because that's what I'm looking for. That's what I want.
You don't. There's no such. You never play. You don't play Saturn. You don't play Saturn games in the car.
Sure you do.
What is wrong with? There's no such thing as a mobile Saturn console.
There's not only that. There's
that's not normal.
Mobile. Bomberman. Whatever it was called in there. Saturn's Bomberman was the best Bomberman.
Right.
I want to play it, and I owned it at one point on a disc. That's long gone.
Right.
But
you want to play it portable.
Yeah, I want to play it on my Steam Deck. That's where I want to put it.
That's unnatural, man. You can't do that.
Well, I mean, the PlayStation games are running fine. You got to
play PlayStation. What's wrong with you? No, it's good.
Hey, wait, PlayStation.
Play way you won't.
I never played the PlayStation has one too called. We didn't cover it when we did our Bomberman episode, but it's called Bomberman something party. Anyway,
oh yeah.
It's supposed to
something
be.
Party.
People have said it's pretty damn close to the goodness of the Saturn game. The Saturn game had no right to be as good as it was. It was insane.
Right.
It was so good.
Saturn is a tough system to emulate. So whatever emulator you're using on the Steam Deck, it's not impossible. It's absolutely possible, but that is one of the tougher systems to emulate because the way it was designed.
Yeah, those
same with like
jerks.
the N64 and stuff. It's a little more difficult.
Yeah, N64 is a little trickier. So is PS3 is really hard.
Yeah.
What was the other one? There's another one
of
they
course,
just
Saturn.
everyone hates doing.
Yeah.
I guess Saturn's the other one.
Yeah, Saturn's pretty.
Yeah.
It's been tough. They're
PlayStation's
getting there. I've
easy.
got a lot of
PSP is
projects.
pretty easy. That
Yeah.
PSP, whatever the emulator is.
Oh yeah,
really
The
good.
triple PSP. Yeah,
Super strong.
super strong.
Although I screwed something up this weekend this week that I won't tell anyone about. But I lost a lot of progress in a golf game. I was playing Open T2 and I updated the
Open T2.
Yeah. Open
All right.
T, like Open T, the words open.
Oh,
and
Open T, the part 2. Okay, the
Part
game 2,
2.
not like not Open Terminator 2.
No,
gotcha.
not Open.
Okay.
Ooh, there's a new Terminator game out though.
I know. I'm very excited.
Kind of want to play it. I might pick that up
Kind of. Definitely want to play it.
this week anyway. But yeah, well, the point is, what was my point? My point was not a well-made point because I forgot what it is. Anyway, Saturn, it's hard. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to our topic today, everybody. This is it right here.
Shall we play a game?
Yep, Jagged Alliance, 1995, 94, technically. Right? Didn't it happen somewhere in 94? Anyway.
I thought it was. Let me double check. You may be right, but I think when I went to Moby Games, which is where I source most of this stuff,
Could have sworn it was, but
I could have copy pasted it wrong. It's a possibility.
I probably got it wrong.
Anything is possible.
It's entirely possible. I'm just remembering
This
it
is
wrong.
MS DOS in 1995.
Damn
That's
it.
what I'm seeing
All right.
on.
I had it off in my
fine.
intro a little bit, but here's the deal.
Oh, it's fine.
Published by Surtech Canada. Surtech. It's a big logo you see very first when you fire up that game. And,
Right, and it's
yeah.
technically Mad Lab Software who did the development, and then they were rolled into Surtech immediately after. So it's still that they still published it for sure though. Surtech was publishers.
Absolutely. It is a game about turn-based tactical strategy. It was released, like you said, in 1995. It was set in the fictional island of Metavira.
Yeah. Metavira is what I say, but Metavira. I say
thought it was
Meta because I
Metavira.
live in the year 20 of 25, and when I see Meta, I had to say Meta first and then Vira, but I know it's probably not how we said it. We probably used to say Metavira.
Yeah,
if
it's
I had
probably
to guess.
Metavira.
Metavira.
A lot of fake Russian talk in the game is what's going on. I can tell you
That's
that.
the best part.
I kind of like it. It's super cheesy though. Like you heard it in the intro today. It's just like, oh, okay, y'all are gonna go that way, are you? All right.
Oh yeah, if you're easily offended by poorly impersonated stereotypes,
Ethnic groups, things like that.
you may want to run from this game. But
Yeah.
I tried to take it in the spirit of which it was meant to be, which is to be kind of badass, but kind of take from those 80s action films where you would expect that kind of lowbrow stereotyping to kind of further the stupid story.
Yeah, I put it in the same category as like Command and Conquer.
Yeah.
They're going for that fake.
It's
fake
staying
country,
true.
Yeah.
It's staying true to its source material, right? Yeah.
And I have no
So,
problem with that. It's whatever. And it's also the 90s and nobody cared then. But anyway, it was the whole idea is this place has been seized by a rogue mercenary army, and your job is to hire our mercenaries, go in there, reclaim the territory, and eliminate enemy forces. If that sounds like fun, then this game is for you. Here's the problem, though. Not the problem, but this is a warning. I will give this warning to people.
Yeah.
I'd never played the first one. I think I may have poked ahead in back in the day a little bit. But I
Right.
played 3 quite a bit and a little bit of 2.
Right.
And here's what I know about 1 for sure. It was not for the faint of heart. It was meant to be very careful how you spend your action points and your resources, because they're going to be, the decisions will be the difference between life and death. And it is an intense, hard, turn-based tactical game with a very intense resource system. And if that sounds like that might be way above your pay grade or not light fun or whatever it is you're looking for, then maybe Jagged Alliance, probably not for you. But if you were really into this stuff, like if you liked XCOM at the time, the old XCOM, a really dirt hard one that we talked about here, then I think that those people are going to love Jagged Alliance. I think it holds up for them because it's hard.
I'm with you. If you like thumbing through manuals for hours before you even start, and then starting the game and still going, what am I doing? Then this game is for you, because they don't give you a clear explanation. They give you a whole bunch of information, and then they drop you into game with this really weird, convoluted story of this father-daughter family who have this island that was once a test site for nuclear explosions, and apparently it modified the trees, and the trees now had sap that would come out and were medicinal, and they couldn't transplant them, and so that was the only place to get them. And so they started this business where they are collecting the sap from the trees, and one of the guys who was working with them has betrayed them, and now he's hired a bunch of mercenaries and has taken over the island, and now so you're his mercenary and you're trying to fight back through all of this stuff. And that's just the story. That doesn't have anything to do with understanding how to navigate the overworld and how to control your characters. You have up to 8 slots with the characters you pick from 60. You got to pick from 60. And what they don't even really mention when you're when you're front loading this part is that they have this whole system. This is what makes Jagged Alliance stand out. There's this system where the mercenaries have interpersonal relationships, and that impacts whether or not they will even listen to your commands, or if at the end of the day, when you sleep so that you can progress in the game, one of them may kill one of the others.
Yeah.
So, and you don't really know that unless you download. I went to ModDB. They had a strategy guide on there. That was immensely helpful, but it was also very dense. So this is not one of those easy to pick up games at all.
No.
It's great. It's fun.
Character creation alone,
right.
big old nightmare. But again, this is, if you're real fiddly, like I want to be in charge of every single point of everything.
Yeah.
Then you are gonna love this, because it's one of these. It's one of these old, gritty, grimy. The jagged part of this title is really in the playing of it, because it's so it's deep to I don't know if I'd say a flaw, but it's deep to a point that you could see it as a flaw maybe. But you really have to dig in, and if you're looking for a lighter fare, like maybe the newer ones are more your speed. Like three has a lot of quality of life stuff. 3 is a more modern experience with a better on ramp and everything else. But this old stuff, this was the real meat of the bone, and it was up to you.
It really is a standout game. Once I got it, now I'm disappointed, because now I realize I won't have the time through Christmas to go back to play this, because now that I finally understand, like it took me forever just to understand. When I started, I had 8 slots. What'd that mean to me? It meant that I needed to fill those 8 slots with some mercenaries. Not necessarily.
No.
When you first start out, your first couple of missions don't require 8. So you may only need to hire a couple of them. So you want to get different classes. You want to get somebody who's got some medical experience, right? You want to get somebody who's got some shooty strength. You want to make sure they can aim, right? You want to have some marksmanship. You got some explosives. You got a mechanical person. These are all things that are going to be important as you progress through the game. And these characters do progress with their experience as you train them up. And there's such a range in the 60 characters that you have to call upon. You may not even be able to afford salary-wise, because you got to manage that. Or you may not have enough cred with these guys to even get the guys that you want. So, and then when you finally get the guys you think you want, you find out they don't get along. So you got to read all their bios. You got to kind of figure out what exactly what's their MO. And that's just setting up.
Yeah, that's not even out. You're not even in the fight yet.
You're not even in a fight. And then what you have to do is you have to take each sector and push back the enemy and capture that sector. And when you capture a sector, you have to throw some guards in there. Or if you don't, then they'll come back and they'll take it back over from you. And in addition to the guards, you also got to micromanage sappers who are part of your income so that you can buy more mercenaries so that you can complete the whole thing. It's a very interesting house of cards that you have to manage. So if you love fiddling, like Scott says, I think it really shines there. But what really I think got me is the terrible voice acting. And because I played first, I loaded up the 6 floppy disk from the original, the 1.0, because I always like to see how that works. I did on my Mr. FPGA using DOS 6.22, and it was fine. And I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. But then I loaded the CD-ROM version, and that is freaking that elevates the whole thing
fully
to another
voiced,
level.
fully voiced across the board.
Fully voiced.
Really changes the vibe of the whole thing. Even though the acting is not good, it's definitely a next level experience compared
It's
to
not good, but it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Is all get out.
It is entertaining. You can find all kinds of like compilations online of just dialogue from this game. Everyone thinks it's hilarious. It isn't just us.
Yeah. And they do the funniest things too, because there's a good mechanic too. Is interruption is an important part of the game. So when you land in a sector, you have unlimited action points if you control that sector. So you can move around, do anything you want to explore. You can find stuff. That first sector they drop you into, Sector 60, you can look around and find like crowbars and different things. By the way, you can have your characters, I learned this the hard way, you can have your characters go out into the water and look around a little bit, and guess what? I had a guy drown. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
And that doesn't help morale, and that hurt me.
No, having one of your team get drowned on the mission, that's bad.
No.
That's bad for morale.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's right. So you have to take your characters. So I first started with 8. That was a bad mistake because I couldn't even figure out how to handle all these guys. I didn't know how to use 1, much less 8. And so I messed that up. So I went back and I played with just 4. So I could get my medic and my marksman, a backup guy, and a mechanic. And so you have to move all your characters to an edge, like on the map. So if you're going north, if you have a grid going north where you can go north, then you go north. If you go and then west. And so you go up to the edge and all your characters have to be there, and then you can move forward, and then you got action points like Scott was saying. And according to how healthy your character is, your action points can go up and down, XCOM-y kind of stuff. But but it's really granular, and once you get into it, it's real addicting, and it's funny, and it's funny to hear the reactions of the characters, because when they spot somebody like an enemy, they'll pop up on your screen and they'll say something clever, and then it'll disappear, and it can interrupt your movements, and then you can get shot during that turn. And so it's really complex game.
You know what I like?
1995.
I like these little animated sprites, the way they run. It's the most like top-down 3/4 view game you've ever played.
Do we mention this top-down? Because it is totally
top-down as hell. Like it's like some game you play something like Diablo and you're like, okay, it's like 3/4 view, kind of a middle of the ground. Other games are right down in front of your face. This game's like we're just about bird's eye, just about. And it's great because if one of the things that you want to do is you want to hide behind trees. Line of sight's important. So which is kind of frustrating because the enemy will get all up in a tree and you're like, I can't see you. And so you have to position yourself, you have to flank, or you have to go around and try to get around them. And, that can be frustrating, but I always try to save 2 action points if I can, so that I can have my people squat down. And that is part of that top down experience. It looks hilarious. I don't know what they're doing, like a crane kick or something, a Danielson crane kick or something when they squat down. It's very unusual, but I love it. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool, and the animation's really good. I like how these guys look when they're moving. That kind of sold me on it a little bit. I think the look of it is really, really quite good for its time.
It's unique, and you just showed the management system too.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think about it? Did you get to mess around the management system much, or did you just kind of go, I'm giving this guy a gun. Let's roll.
You can get real, like we keep saying, you can get real crazy about how much how much time you want to take to really micromanage people.
Right. Load people out, give them some vest.
I tend to just kind of like, hey,
whatever they got.
Here's a gun. How's he doing? Give him a gun. Like
hey, give this guy a gun.
I don't get that worked up about it. But I remember at the time that this stuff was big, that my brother-in-law was playing this, and he's a nerd for this sort of thing. And he would go, "Oh, you're playing it wrong. You need to," basically he was describing min-maxing in the 90s.
Yeah,
And turns out I'm just not much of a min-maxer. I'm kind of I'm just going to go in, guns blazing, see how this goes. Oh, shit, half of them died. Well, I guess I'll save scum myself back to where I was. And
I love min-maxing like on week 2 of a game.
Yeah.
So I like games that I can just play and get along, maybe 25% of the game, maybe a little less than that. I'm not greedy. If I can get through like 10, 15% of the game just by futzing around, I feel pretty good about that game. And then I don't mind min-maxing. If you got me min-maxing out the gate, I'm pissed because I'm like, I don't know what to min-max. I don't know what to what am I supposed to do right now? How am I supposed to get Dr. Mark Needle Cranium to get all the medic stuff he needs and get the right gun and make sure he's dealing with everybody with his lazy eye? How am I supposed to do all that? I don't know. I'm distracted. But I love the character names, and the min-maxing. It was fun by the time I got to the end of the game. But poor Vinny. He took a dive. Was it Vinny that drowned?
Vinny
one
drowned.
of the guys had I think I drowned Vinny. And I think another one of my guys, it wasn't Samuel, it was maybe Glenn Boss.
Jimmy.
No, what? Maybe it was Jimmy. Jimmy Upton is the
I got
voltage
Jimmy
guy.
killed. Jimmy died.
Yeah. Jimmy definitely. Jimmy dies.
Jimmy don't like to be dead. Jimmy likes to live. Remember that from Seinfeld, that guy?
That's right. Jimmy's not the greatest marksman, but he's affordable.
Yeah.
So he's got 0 medical.
Yeah.
And so he's a little bit agile though. He can move around a little bit.
He can get it done.
That's good.
He can get it done. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was one of those games too. If I was going to play it back then, it was going to require an upgrade.
Right.
There was
Winky.
Yeah.
Winky. Winky Dickerson. Did you hire him right away?
I don't think I did. No.
All right.
Hold on. I'm looking.
If you just go straight down, if you go left to right and just start going through the characters, because they're always the same. They're not randomized in
Grunty.
that way.
I got Grunty.
Oh, Grunty's awesome. He's early on. He's a good pick.
He's all right. Got a good mix.
Winky Dickerson is interesting.
Dickie
I love his
Winkerson.
name.
Dickie Winky
he was like he's like a pitch or something. But I think my favorite is is his name Steroid? He's basically the Arnold Schwarzenegger character.
Yeah, he's your big buff dude. Like they have a guy named Ears, and Ears. Guess what?
Yeah.
Ears is really good at stealth
Listening.
detection and listening and radio things and all that. It's fine. It's fine.
And Ivan is awesome. Did you get to? I don't know if you can, unless you upgraded your own self. I didn't get Ivan right away because I don't think he would take me.
If I got far enough to get Ivan,
you can come back and get Ivan. Ivan's pretty great. He's a Russian guy. He talks some wild trash. Also, if you don't fill all the slots, you can sometimes get a guide. If you have 8 characters, you don't get the free guide. That's a bunch of crap.
Oh, I see.
That's
so the guy
min-maxing.
slips in, and I didn't realize that. I was always trying to fill it, just always going full. Yeah.
That's not the way to do it. It's not something I understood, even after reading. Unusually Ruthless Ruben. I haven't messed with him
I didn't
yet.
mess with them at all. I got
What
Bud.
the crap is
Been
his
using-
deal? What is this guy? I didn't see this guy at all. He's unusually Ruthless Ruben. Salary is 35. You got to pay these guys at the end of each day, right?
Yeah. By the way,
35 is extremely cheap.
yeah, it's cheap. But listen, if you don't have enough money to cover all of it,
Yeah. If you need a warm body,
game's hard, man. I'm
So
not
you wanna
very
hear-
good. I'm not great at games that make me hyper manage that stuff. It's hard.
I'm not good at them either, but I do enjoy them as long as you give me a path to enjoy it until I get there. But this one was really tough. I spent almost my entire time before this show this past week just trying to get started.
Yeah.
And it was it felt kind of bad. Like the first day, I think, like the first real day, not in-game day, because you have in-game days. I think all I did was explore and look at the place that we already had, because you can dig at every space. You can every single inch of this map is you can dig through because sometimes stuff shows up.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Got to keep your eye out, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy
the
stuff.
game's pretty crazy. If, like I say, if you know if you're a player of these kind of games, this isn't a thing we have to. Nobody
Yeah,
out
like
there listening is going
wizardry?
to go. I wonder if I like being so immersed that I actually forgot to pee. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it's that kind of game. You either are all in,
Yeah.
and I mean all in because you can only fake so many missions where you're sort of like, he's got the right gun, I suppose. Let's go ahead and go out there. Like you're gonna hit a wall with that eventually.
Yeah.
You really have to buy into the systems. You have to be willing to go as deep as you can and really go for it or not play it at all. That's the kind of game it is, I think.
Yeah.
Like for us to dip our toe in it for a week is one thing, but for people who really want to get the experience of what this game was and is and maybe how it inspired other games later, there's two choices. It's just know about it, that it exists, or go nuts. That's it.
Go nuts.
Yeah.
I like go nuts. And which worries me because we've talked about playing wizardry.
Yeah.
Also Mr. Surtech. And
Love
I'm a
wizardry.
little bit concerned now because I'm like, ooh,
Very different,
is Wizard
though.
going to be this? Okay, I'm really glad.
Wizardry, the series is a lot more like, it's dungeon crawlery. It's just different.
Yeah.
I think it would be. I don't know if it'd be more your speed or not. I think it probably would be though. Actually,
Yeah.
If I was to guess.
Once I got to, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
You finished? All right.
Yeah.
So Jagged Alliance, Deadly Games. If I was to start again, I would probably say, maybe you want to play Deadly Games first. Because if the other one is the full Jagged Alliance, Deadly Games is more like the arcade experience where you get to have the action part primarily because you're running through missions. This was released the next year in 1996. Also Surtech, Canada. They had absorbed Mad Lab by this point. Also MS-DOS. It's used the same engine, so if you upgraded your machine, then you're already good to go. And it allows you to run through campaigns and missions where you're not managing all the sappers and the guards and all that story stuff. You're just you're getting dropped in a mission, and you got like some modes are like you can do a solo play or multiplayer, but the solo play is like, you've got X number of turns. So you have a turn and the opponent has a turn and 14 rounds of that. And then if you don't make it to the end point of where you're supposed to get to, then you lose. And so you can quickly pick a group and just put them together. You don't have to worry about them stabbing each other. You don't have to worry about the squad squabbles as much and that kind of stuff. You're just playing, right? And
Squad squabbles.
Squad squabbles. You don't have to worry about worrying about your money as much. So I think Deadly Games, same game engine, same roster of characters, but you just get to jump in and play. And I didn't get to play any multiplayer. We really got to find a way to do some of these
Some of the stuff would be cool to experience or to at least fiddle with, kind of see what's up. Yeah.
I need to get us a couple of modems so we can, you can dial in.
Yeah, there should be a way. Shouldn't there be? There's got to be something that's similar to the way like RetroArch does things.
There's plenty of ways to do it. I'm sure I'm sure somebody right now is shouting at their whatever. Listen, they're shouting at their Kmart overhead speaker right now, trying to figure out. Yeah, I don't know, but somebody knows. Somebody
somewhere knows. Somebody knows, and they're going to write in and they're going to tell us, and then we're going to be better for it, right?
I think so.
I think
so.
that's
Did you
how
get to
it'll
play? Did you get to play Deadly Games? Because I'm telling you, this
I did not.
This is a big.
You need to tell me more about this game because this slipped past me this week. I didn't get
This
time.
was a big mission, right? But right away you get this really interesting. So instead of like the first one, you got this really creepy vibe from dad and daughter crowd, right? And you're kind of the lead guy. In this one, you got a head guy who's yelling at you. He's kind of a jarhead somewhat.
This intro sucks, by the way. Keep going.
I love the intro.
It's so
There's
bad.
like this 3D rendered intro.
It's horrendous.
I freaking love it.
I mean, I love it too, but for the wrong reasons.
I love it so much. You got this guy chasing, so you're already getting this action movie vibe where you got this one guy chasing another guy through the jungle. All this stuff kind of takes place in the jungles, right? It's all the Arnold Schwarzenegger action films where he drops some military guys.
Basically
in the
Commando or
jungle.
Predator. It's that whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is the story is so weird. It's like, oh, where did he go? I don't know where he went. Oh, and then people get shot. But the voice work in this one's really great because you got this guy who's setting up the whole mood, and he's kind of narrating what you're wanting to do next.
Yeah,
and he is hilarious. I laughed so much more in Deadly Games. It is. I think it's what they maybe wanted to do.
You think so?
They didn't do. I think it's what I think. Okay, maybe here's some speculation.
Yeah.
Surtech was like, we want to make this game.
Yeah.
And, we want to do this, this, and this, but we don't have in-house right now to do that. So we're going to outsource this to, and this is all speculation.
Yeah, we don't know.
Don't listen to nothing I'm saying right now. And so they're like, hey, Mad Lab does some stuff. We kind of we know some people over there. And so they designed the game, and it comes back and they're like, oh, cool, bro. It's like, oh, cool. This is complicated. And and they're like, how about we hire these guys from Mad Lab, a couple of these guys, and bring them on board, and then next year we'll make the game we wanted.
Yeah, it does a little bit. Like,
I'm sure that's a big lie, but it feels like that.
You never know.
Like that.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, maybe it's I don't know. You never know how these things are working. These people are working. Speculation can be fun. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe check that out. That one's worth playing. And if you like the kind of skirmish style scenarios, that might be more your speed.
Yeah. I think you should go back and play. Boy, I really hate to say that because I know you got so much on your plate. But Scott, you really need to go back and play it.
Deadly Games. No one ever talked about Deadly Games at the time. I felt like it got no press.
It did okay. It reviewed well, but it was just the next year, right? I mean, 1996, and the first one made a kind of a
look at all your
pretty
dudes.
Big splash.
Look at all these dudes.
Oh, it's so good. Well, a lot of those guys are out on missions, so you can't get them or you got them killed. You got permadeath on these characters too. So if your mercenaries get them killed, if you do bad things, other people will quit on you. I don't know how it affects you in Deadly Games, because I wasn't paying attention to that. I was just there for the lulls of shooting some guys and running to the next scene. That's what I was doing.
Nothing wrong with us or that. That's what I meant to say.
Or that.
Now,
right?
Calling it a niche is not fair exactly, but it is kind of its legacy. People see it as like Brotherhood of Steel from the Fallout series. People see it like that.
Right.
It's like this weird, not quite the main line. It's fine. It exists, right? But you're saying it's better than that. That's actually worth playing. So
I think I had more fun. Now, long term, but I mean, this thing's got like a campaign manager in it.
Yeah.
And so you can do multiplayer, and this seems like it's got, I feel like I could just have so much more fun with this one. I kind of know where everything is going with the first one. Mm-hmm. I kind of see me just grinding through it, but I don't know if I'll discover anything new as much as I'll just get better. I'll just get better and more efficient at defeating it. Whereas this one feels like, it feels kind of like fresh every time I've played it. It's so fast, and what's his face? Cigar chomping Gus pops up and he's like, it's time to go, baby.
Yep, look at him.
It's time to,
He's telling Hudson to stow that shit, is what he would say.
Yeah. You must be, I don't know. Why is that? I got the full voice work on mine, so I didn't get the subtitles. Maybe you got to turn it on or off. I don't know.
Let's see if we can hear it here, actually. Maybe we can.
Oh, he's so good.
Whose government isn't very sympathetic to her needs.
Yeah.
They're being kept in an isolated hut on the western tip, away from the tourists. Guarded, but nothing exaggerated enough to warrant.
It's so great and bad.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's so great and bad all at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play it. Go play it, you guys. Jagged Alliance. There's also this unofficial patch 1.15 thing. Which you mentioned, I think.
Yeah, I did. I put it in just to mention. It's a community patch. You can grab this off. Yeah, you can grab this off ModDB, which is where that strategy guide is. I highly recommend that strategy guide. I think you get some strategy stuff too. I purchased this on Good Old Games, and I played a little bit there, but I wasn't quite satisfied because what they did is, I believe this might be based on the Gold Edition. Don't quote me on that, because it runs on Windows. This was a DOS game originally. It didn't use DirectX or anything like that. And it may be using DOSBox as well, but I do know that there was some problems with how the game functioned because of the version it was. I think it was like 1.3, something like 1.3 or something. But there's an unofficial patch that fixes a whole bunch of stuff. It makes it play more like it's supposed to play. And so I was like, bump that out. I'll just load up the CD on my Mister, and so I can get the full crap experience, right?
Yeah.
But this patch also adds a couple of new things, a new difficulty mode. Go ahead. I played it on easy and normal. And I didn't see a whole lot of difference between those two, but I didn't have the guts, as Gus would say. I didn't have the guts to do the hard. I'm pretty sure that's going to be
Freaking Gus, always
impossible.
Always being a
always doing his thing.
Yeah.
Right. You can also get this on, I think the Steam, this is always what happens. The Steam version always seems to typically lag behind the good old games version, because a lot of times I think you'll get your good old games version first, and then Steam will get something, and then they'll freeze it and they won't like update it. And so you had to kind of go elsewhere. Plus, if you get these games off good old games, most of the time they come with the manuals. Like you can download the manual and read it. Not always on the Steam stuff though, or at least sometimes it's kind of hidden. Sometimes you have to like go dig for it. Always read the README files.
Always read the README files. We've said that before. We'll say it again. It's important. By the way, so 3 currently up on. I think it came out in 2023. It did.
Right.
Is up on Steam for 60% off right now. And this is a game I've not picked up yet, but from what I understand, the reviews are really good. It's like 90% on all the recent reviews or higher.
Yeah.
That this is a really great successor to that. And it to me represents the one time where a big investment company swooped in, picked up THQ, called it THQ, or bought all their IPs and stuff, called it THQ Nordic, bought all these IPs, and made good on most. Like, they've done a hell of a job with this stuff so far.
Yeah.
And this is one of those. So if you are like, you need that itch scratch, you want a more modern take, but with a lot of the sensibilities that made the series great, go check it out on Steam. It's 60% off right now.
60% off. That's crazy. And Jagged Alliance was on sale a whole bunch in the last month or so on good old games, like dollars.
Yeah.
Like I think I picked it up for like $5 something, or maybe less. I don't know.
Jeez.
It was super cheap.
Yeah.
It was super cheap, but definitely worth the content. I think How Long to Beat is like forever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't make it even
Eternity.
I didn't make it in. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty long. Man, I'm tempted to get this new one. I'm just looking at some of this video. This looks awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might have to get it.
I still want to, like I said, I still want to go back and play. This is the Play Retro curse, I think, that we've created this format of fast consumption of these games to meet our deadlines.
We can only get surface level usually. It's just hard to go much. I mean, we do as much depth digging as we can, but there's no way you're going to beat Jagged Alliance 1 in a week. It isn't going to happen.
Yeah. You'd be shocked at how many hours I spend just laying in bed, reading, going, oh no.
Clicking those readmes.
Too much stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go. Thumbs up from us. I think it's still a cool series.
I think it's still worth playing. I think if you play, most people, I have a feeling that you're going to hear from a lot of people just saying, oh, I started at Jagged Alliance 2 and I never looked back.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the more common experience for people.
Yeah, and 3 seems to be okay. I was more of a Wasteland series guy, so Wasteland 1, 2, and 3 are kind of my jam.
Right.
3 in particular, I think, is very good. That might be on sale too right now. Let's see.
Oh.
Let's take a look. See.
'Tis the season.
Nope,
to
it's
give me
full.
a
Well,
deal.
full price is in $39, but still, whatever. That's a great game, by the way. Wasteland 3 is awesome.
Yes.
Look for some irradiated zombies and Fallout-like gameplay, and you're off to the races.
Do you have to like sap those radiated zombies?
You don't sap anything. You do. You do drop a lot of green goo grenades.
Oh yeah, my favorite.
I don't remember what's in them. It's been a minute.
Stupid. I made that mistake more than once, by the way.
Dropping a green goon berate. Berate?
No. Gathering all my mercenaries in one little area, and then somebody throws a grenade, and I'm like, oh, Brian.
Yeah, don't be doing that.
101 stuff, man.
Bad news.
Don't pile your people together.
Well, time for us to play a game that we made up. It is a game that has nothing to do with Choplifter, so quit saying it in the chat, or keep doing it. I like it as a tradition. It's fine. But this is our game.
Destroy it.
It's called Guess My Game, and we give each other audio examples. We have to try to guess from just that, a year and a platform. I'm going to start this week with mine, and I will tell you, Brian, that mine is also on the PC. I kept it kind of in the zone.
Yeah, staying in the zone.
Jumped a few years, though. We are at the
Retro
year 2001 is where we are.
Okay.
And here is your sound, and then I'll tell you your options. Here you go. Whoops, here it is.
Ready. 3, ready. 6, ready. 1 o'clock, enemy, man, 200. 5, target officer.
Sure, it's not arcade. Good lord.
4, target soldier. I've got it.
I've got him. All right. That is your, that is roughly it for the audio.
That game is coming at you, man. I mean, it is like in your face.
Well, here are your options. Is it A, Flashpoint Operation, Crisis of the Cold War?
All right.
Is it B, Operation Flashpoint, Cold War Crisis?
Okay.
Is it C, Flashbang Crisis, Cold War Operation? Or is it D, Operation Cold War, Flashpoint Crisis?
I'm seeing a theme here, and I got to ask you, are these all real games?
Only one is correct.
Ah, okay. Good.
The rest
All right.
are mashups of the same name.
Right.
So that's your hint. It's obvious probably because one of these is right.
One of these games is really game. The others are full of Scott's imagination.
Bullshit.
Operation Flashpoint. Flashbang. Okay, I'm going to get rid of Flashbang Crisis Cold War Operation. That's like the biggest word salad I've ever seen in my life. C, I'm getting rid of that. Marking
C's out of there. Goodbye, C.
Operation Cold War Flashpoint Crisis. That's interesting. Operation Flashpoint. Flashpoint Opera. Okay, I'm going to go with B because it just seems to flow the best. Operation Flashpoint Cold War Crisis. I do not even have a clue, but I would like a clue, please.
Well, let's
B is
find
my
out.
answer.
Maybe that's correct. Is it? It is. You got the right one.
Yeah.
I'm impressed, man. I thought you were really going to struggle with that one. But yeah,
I
it is.
did struggle. What are you talking
Operation
about?
Flashpoint Cold War Crisis. Now, I don't know if you've seen video of this thing.
No.
You need to see
Oh,
this.
wait. You got to see video of mine, too. I hope we need to look that one up when we get through.
This is some of the ugliest early Polygon stuff I've ever seen.
Oh, wow. You wait until you see mine.
Really?
We're gonna have a battle here. We're going to have
Look at this thing.
Polygon battle.
Look at that guy.
That's gorgeous. What are you
Yeah.
talk about?
I need
Look
him-
at that.
I'm going to move him up. Oh, it won't let me. Freaking YouTube changing their.
Was this the voice part that they were doing? Because they are certainly moving. I'll give them that.
They're moving.
Yeah.
This is part of
Unnaturally.
it. Later on, they have a lot more voice work while you're running around. See, there you go. Look at this.
Ah, look at that.
Why will that not look? I can't get it to scroll. There we go.
I love this. It's
Look at the
so
way it
dark
runs.
and
Look at that.
oh my gosh, he is not touching the ground at all. He is wiggling as though
His head is. It's
from-
like one of those birds where the head doesn't.
oh, his
Anchors it?
head is locked in. His
Yeah.
head's locked in as an anchor, and the rest of his body is just swaying back and forth. And boy, is that! Could you have more browns and greens in your game? That is depressing looking game. I love it.
I love it too. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
All right, Brian. Good job. My turn. Read your turn. Read me your thing.
All right, so I stuck with MS-DOS. The year was 1996, which is like the year after the peak MS-DOS games because we're starting to head into DirectX. So MS-DOS 1996.
Here's our audio. There's a lot of hoo-ha in there.
There's a few hoo-has.
A lot of hoo-ha. All right, I think I got a taste. Tell me what we got.
All right, so we got our choices here. We've got A, Time Commando, B, Time Paradox, C, Time Slaughter, or D, The Trooper.
3 times and a trooper.
The 3 times a trooper.
Oh, does it still say pre-show in here? Shit. Sorry, chat. I haven't been looking at you guys.
Oh, we're doing pre-show still. This is welcome to the pre-show. After this, we're gonna have a 2-hour show, and it's gonna be great.
I'm so out of it today. Let's go with I really don't know. I'm going to say Time Paradox. I've never heard of it. Let's go with B.
Is it Time Paradox? You sure it's not D, the trooper?
I don't think it's the trooper.
The odd one? No? Okay. Then give yourself a
Damn it.
Oh, no.
Is it the trooper?
It is, nope. It is Time Commando.
Time Commando.
It's Time Commando, which is a game I now must play after seeing it. Let me see. Where's the best place to send you the YouTube link for this? Here. Oh, I'm about to send that to Mary
probably
McCheese.
catch it. Here we go. I got it.
All right, here we go. Okay. Catch
this
ready?
thing?
Here it comes.
Is it this?
All right. Yes, it's that thing. Look at you're traveling through time.
I heard about this. Where did we hear about this?
Time. I do not know, but I was on Moby Games. I sorted by DOS and year, and I started going down until I saw something that sounded interesting, and I went and watched a video of this, and I said, "This is it. This is the one." This guy in this loin leaf cloth traveling through time, stabbing people and going, hit, 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 do. That music plays constantly.
This looks like hot garbage.
It was so beloved. It leapt from the MS-DOS and made it on Windows and PS1. That's right.
Look at
they
this
were like,
Tron
we got to
thing.
get this.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's when he travels through time.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Weird. Wait, there's coins? Was like Mario?
Yeah, duh. I mean, it's Time Commando. What about Time Commando don't you understand?
Everything. Everything.
All of it. I don't get any of it.
Well done. That's a loss for me and a win for Brian today. I don't know if anyone's keeping track. If you are, well, then you're weird. Got to welcome a game to Retro. Thief Deadly Shadows. This is a thing, man.
But wait.
Oh, there's more. Is there? What else?
Yeah, you didn't get the full. Yeah,
Thief
you didn't get the
Deadly
full.
Shadows. Episode 1 for J2ME Java Mobile, December 15th, 2005. Java Mobile,
right.
baby. Oh!
It finally happened. Welcome to Play Retro. We've got some Java Mobile. So grab your Sony Ericsson, Nokia, or Motorola, or whatever feature phone you have. We used to call them feature phones. We didn't call them smartphones. And get to stealth and maybe get your BlackBerry out too. But yeah, so I posted some video of that in case you forgot.
Take a look.
In case you forgot how beautiful Java mobile games were.
Oh my gosh,
in 2005.
The orientation on this one, I got to fix this. This is left. Hold on.
Is it odd?
Yeah, it's real weird. It's long because you get the weird phone.
Yeah, because it's just that's that phone orientation. What is it? 3x4 or something like that?
Oh my gosh, this thing's being stupid. Okay, there we go.
I didn't mean to cause trouble.
No. You're good.
I didn't mean to cause no trouble, Mister.
It's worth it. I think this is it.
Yeah.
This is a heinous time to be alive. I can't believe we thought these were games back then. They're bad. They're bad games.
They're totally games. Look at these things.
They're awesome. It's a game. It's surely a game.
And there are emulators out there for your Java mobile. Mm-hmm. So we can totally when you're ready, we can cover this phenomenon.
We might cover we should do an episode where it's just let's talk about those things. Which ones were actually good? Why did it go away? What was it?
Yeah.
What was good about it when it happened? We could do that.
I mean, look. Okay, so take a look at this. All you got to do is look around. What's the most profitable business in gaming, in the gaming industry? Is absolutely mobile games. All these little quick games, they make more money than they make more money than anything. Yeah. And it had to start somewhere.
Well,
and it started on your feature phones.
I guess so. I mean, for me, they started on my Palm Pilot because I was playing.
They kind of
SFK.
But those are pretty simple games, right? Snake. Everybody had Snake, right?
Well, Snake is a really good early example, but
Tetris.
For a while there, I was playing pretty cool pop tap games. Way cooler than those. Like on my Palm Pilot, I was playing what's it called? Bejeweled. For the first times where I played that. I played Bookworm, one of my favorite games ever on any kind of mobile format. Love that game. If I'm really honest about it was mostly PopCap, who was making good games back then. But yeah, this Omega 9 reminds us in the chat that on the core we talked about this, but tic-tac-toe is a game. It sure is.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it good.
Tic-tac-toe is a game.
Doesn't make it good.
That's right. That's right.
But you know what? An episode about these, I think it'd be fine. But I don't want to zero
like
in on
top,
one game or something. That'd be
oh
dumb.
yeah, like our top Java mobile picks, right? Like top 10, top 5, top 2, top we could go to
3.
3.
I'll bet there's 3 that are worth talking about.
Oh, I bet there's a gem or two out there that just is screaming, I can't believe you haven't played this game. Because this is actually kind of cool game, this Thief Deadly Shadows, which is now, as of December the 15th, 2025, over 20 years old.
It's a retro game. Yeah.
Yeah, I like how I kind of like how it looks.
All right. Well, we'll get into that at some point. Watch for it.
You think I can find a functional Sony Ericsson that I can load that on, you think?
You can absolutely do that. Because you have a weird way of doing that.
Yeah.
You're going to go to some garage sale, and they're going to say, "Hey, old man,
which is a Sony Ericsson?
You got one of them taco-shaped Nokia N-Gauges over there, I see, or whatever." You're gonna be the guy to do it. If anyone can, it'll be you.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Nokia sent me an N-Gauge.
Oh, nice.
When they were promoting it, and I had we were just, I don't even think it was called podcasting yet. I think I was just making radio, and somebody there was a fan. And they were like, "Oh, we'd love you to, look at one of these and review it and all that." And I got it, and I was all excited, and I was like, "Sweet!" And they gave me like 6 months of service on it, and all this stuff. And I fired it up, and it was such garbage, as being a gaming device,
right?
That I just didn't have the heart. I couldn't lie about it. I was just like, nah. And they wrote me a thing. So what'd you think? I'm like, this is really bad, is what I think. I was really honest with them. I'm like, I think this is like misguided. I think that.
Oh, did you really? Was you honest with them?
I was super honest, and they said they appreciated it.
That was the last Nokia.
I never got another Nokia of any kind. Yeah, so either they didn't like
sucks.
They either thought that, or that was the end of that stuff anyway for them. So anyway, the N-Gauges, it wasn't good, you guys. I still have it somewhere. It's in a box somewhere over there.
It's in a box.
Well, there you go. Let's get this call out of the way. We'd like to do a little listener feedback.
Welcome to the treasure room.
And today's no different. This one's from a guy named Kent P, who says, "You guys want to tell me which handheld I should get this Christmas?"
Yeah, whichever one you can get.
Yeah, whichever
in how many days?
It's going to be a little
seven or less days.
I think most of the Ambernix stuff are the ones that are under different names, but they're still Ambernix. Those ones on Amazon, there's still a decent chance you'll get something before the holiday.
Yeah, agreed.
But but you can go
to Best Buy too. Best Buy carries a few of the Ambernix as well. So if you
I didn't know that.
Local Best Buy. You may be able to catch one.
I did not know that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually a great recommendation. Mm-hmm. If I were you, that's the advice I would take. Go to the Best Buy, see what you can get.
In Amazon, I don't know if I would risk ordering anything from China right now.
Yeah.
But as far as handhelds go, it's according to what you're wanting to play. I personally find I still love the ones that just run Linux. Mm-hmm. So the Ambernix that just run Linux, like the 35XX or the 35XX SP, which is the fold kind.
Yeah, right here.
Those are really cool. But that's the kind I like. But if you get anything more advanced than 16-bit gaming, you're going to want to get something with Android on it, and that opens up a lot, including the one that Scott has. But I'm not
really
sure.
like the new one.
Yeah, how fast is that? What is that thing called that you got?
It is called the Mangmi Air X, and it's the hot new little darling. It's sub $100. You can get it right from their website. I don't think you'll get it before Christmas though. It took longer for me.
Yeah.
But it won't be long after, and it's great. It's been awesome. Yeah. I can run all the way up to pretty comfortably 3DS, PSP,
right,
GameCube. PS2 struggles.
Yeah.
So it's not like the highest end by any stretch, but it's pretty damn good. I like it.
Once again, did we talk about it pre-show? I'm not sure. So I'm kind of like, I don't like necessarily playing like PlayStation 2 games on a handheld. like some games are, of course, like the PSP things that are, that are ported over or something like that. That's great for me, but I'm not a big fan of that anyway. But that's just me. Maybe your handheld experience is more like what Scott is. It's like Scott wants to run everything. Like, give me the Saturn games.
I love having stuff on
road.
handheld. I'd like it on the road. I like it. I like that stuff. The the Mangmi thing runs. I would, you know what? I agree with Kevin in the chat. He says PSP is the highest I'd say you'd want to go on that device. I think that is where it peaks and is really strong. Like the PSP emulation.
That's where most of them are right now.
Looks amazing on there. Like plays really great. The screen's really nice. I don't like go, I wish I could put Dreamcast on. I don't care. It's fine. It's right where it is right where it is. So I would do that. If you already have a Steam Deck, just emudeck.com that thing. It'll do all of it. It'll do all of it. All of it. Now, that's an expensive option because that's not what you usually buy those for. You don't buy it to be a retro machine. But if you have one, it just happens to be the best retro device there ever was, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's, it's not why you buy one.
No.
You buy it because you play a lot of games on the go and modern games included. But you might also that's what I do with it, as I like to use it here and there for retro stuff. And it runs, GameCube and PS, all that stuff, all the PS2 stuff, all that runs on there just fine.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that device.
Yeah.
Dreamcast is okay. I shouldn't have said that one. That one actually works pretty well on this one. It struggles on PS2 struggles, GameCube a little bit, and what was I playing that was super chop?
Super chop. This game is super chop.
PS1 real good. It sounds like a game.
Yeah.
Super chop.
Super chop.
Yeah. It says it'll play Switch, but I don't trust it.
Yeah. The Steam Deck or that thing? That thing.
Yeah.
Don't bother. I mean, I've got the Switch to run on different things. I've helped people get the Switch to run on things, and it's just don't.
It's finicky.
It's just too much. You can get one running somewhat okay, and then like the next 20 games don't work worth a crap. I don't know. That seems like there's already the Switch. Why would you bother?
Well, don't try to convince yourself that you're going to get freaking Saturn things running on anything.
Right.
Has been my experience.
Yeah.
Garbage. Freaking Saturn. Sega, what were you doing? What were you doing with that one?
Trying to survive, man. Just trying to survive.
Bugs me.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's that. We should talk about we need to do a whole thing on Sega's attempts to expand. And by that, I mean like a whole episode on the 32X.
Yeah.
What it was good at, it wasn't, what it promised, what it failed at. And then why so quickly, like less than 6 months later, the Saturn came out. So it was like completely wasted middle ground thing. And then we can talk about the Nomad sometime, which was just a portable Genesis. I loved my Nomad.
I got to play with one this past year. I haven't touched one in a very long time.
20-minute battery life, if that.
Yeah. This one had this one's a modified one with some kind of extra battery packs and stuff. They wanted like $1 million for it. I mean, it wasn't that much, but it was so much, but it was so freaking sweet.
Yeah. I loved the Nomad. I loved the CDX. I bought into Sega's hype and bullshit. I really did.
Yeah.
And
Scott walked around the house going, Sega!
I look back now and I just kind of go, oh, what was I doing?
It was good.
But it was still good. It was fun.
It was good. It was good.
We should do that. We should go through some of that stuff sometime.
I'm told, man, we need to run through. So I've been trying to figure out, it seems like I want to get back onto my Master System. Mm-hmm. That was my first console, real console. I want to get back into some more, the Sega Genesis, which was my follow-up console to that. Just so much good stuff.
I was
so many good memories
Sega
for me
boy
there.
for a long time. I love that.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Take that, Nintendo.
Take that, Nintendo. Anyway, now I love Nintendo. Like GBA can do no wrong for me. Man, that's my console of choice. I just keep going back to it. If I'm going to play a game, I'm in the mood, and I'm like, I want to play something retro, I will gravitate to my freaking GBA library every time.
Yeah.
Don't know what my deal is. Anyway, our next discussion is going to be about a whole nother DOS game because we're still in DOScember. It won't be over next week, right? Actually, when are we recording? Do we say we're doing Tuesday?
So we're doing Tuesday next week, and that is like a day before Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve is Wednesday, so yeah, day before.
Right, and then the following week we're doing another Tuesday, which will be the day before New Year's Eve.
Right.
So we can go all the way to the 30th, but I'm not sure Scott can handle much more DOScember. I'm a DOS man. I love DOS.
He loves some DOS.
Hang out in DOS.
Yeah.
I'm a DOS freak, but I feel like I'm torturing Scott.
Not at all. Not at all.
Every time with the DOS game.
I have a very fond era of my life where I dealt in the DOS world. There was a time I hated DOS with a fiery passion.
Yeah.
But, can't deny what came out of it. It's all good.
Yeah.
So we're going to do Descent, if you can believe it. Freaking Descent. One of my all-time favorites. I love Descent. You will get no dissent from me on Descent. I love Descent. Look at that stick. You've got the stick.
I got one of the sticks. I got another stick coming. So we talked about this a few weeks back. So go back and listen to
you're
the
getting
Star
two
Wars
sticks for Descent?
Dark Forces.
What are you getting two sticks
for? I got 2 different types of sticks, Scott. So I've got 2 different flight sticks. This one has an issue, so I'm going to see if I can get it fixed before the hat. The hat has a problem,
risk, baby. eBay risk.
But this is in really good shape. I even did a sniff test. Doesn't smell like anybody's garage or anybody's butthole. It smells okay, so I can't complain.
Do you ever worry when you buy one of these flight sticks? You're like, that thing's just about the right size for some jackass to put it up his butt at some point.
Absolutely, a great fear of mine. And I always, everything I get, I bring my box to my cleaning area, and first thing I do is I get like these Lysol wipes and sometimes alcohol if I see something too gross and sticky. I'll just go to town. Got some goo gone. I put my gloves on. I do things to it.
You see what I got? Somebody sent me in the mail the world's largest Allen wrench. Look at this.
I didn't see it. I heard you talking about it this morning on TMS, but you put it away. I love it. It's even larger on the camera than I thought. That thing is huge.
If I drop this even, it's like 25 pounds of pure steel. If I drop this through a few inches from my new Stream Deck, not Steam Deck.
Oh my gosh.
It would shatter it. So.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, very happy with the new Stream Deck. I like the new stand. I don't know what KT Data was talking about. This is the new stand. And you get the new one with the knobs on it. Have you had fun with that yet?
Yeah, I got the knobbies. Oh, dude, I'm having so much fun with it. It's got this slide, and I can adjust my lights and stuff. I've been moving everything over from my old 15 over there. And so far, it has been better than I thought, because I was worried that having fewer buttons was going to be a problem for me, but it's actually proved just the opposite. It's much more functional than my other one, and I'm like, I'll never go back.
All right.
I'll never go back.
Well, I'm very happy with this new 15, and I think people will be too. It's so nice to have the cable not built in, so that thing ain't going to short out. It's very happy about that.
Yeah. So, same, because that's nothing more frustrating than hearing the boom, 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 boom.
No, it's the worst. So if you want to, 2 things. Be careful with your giant Allen wrench, which this even says 1.5-inch Allen.
Good Lord.
It's for something. You use this for something.
Right.
I don't know
Does
what.
Alan know you have that?
I don't know, but IKEA is sending police over right now.
IKEA sending the police
There's
over.
Probably about 100 or 200 small Allen wrenches worth of Allen wrench in the size of this thing.
That's ridiculous.
It's real stupid. In the meantime, what else were we going to say? I forgot. Oh, hey, that's it. Our next discussion, Descent 1995, staying in the year 1995. Between now and then, if you haven't already done it, hop on our Patreon and support us, because you get no commercials, no ads, pre-show content every week, occasional live streams that only you get over there, a bunch of other stuff. So sign up today and become a part of the deal there. Patreon.com/playretro. Brian, is there anything you'd like to add before we go?
Yeah, dude, if you are a patron, check out the pre-show stuff. We're building up quite a archive of really cool stuff that we do pre-show. We talked about Kmart beforehand, and that was off of you guys communicating in the Discord server, Frog Pants Discord server. Look for the Play Retro channel, and you guys inspire me often, so thank you so much for that.
Yeah, it's awesome. We love that stuff, and today's was very Christmassy. You may enjoy that, so go check it out if you have not already. And if you become a patron now, you'll have access to all the old stuff like Brian was talking about, so get in there and do it today. That's going to do it for us, for me, for Brian, and for all of you. Go play something retro. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
This show is part of the Frog Pants Network. Yes. Get more at frogpants.com.
This is not your country, and it's none of your business.